Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman who is eternally trapped in the desert. We are starting off this episode with getting 40 mining and 40 smithing so we can get some new jewelry. We're kind of locked behind getting gold bars in order to make new jewelry, so I went ahead and did that while doing some editing and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and, at least for this episode, we're going to go ahead and make the Amulet of Magic and Ring of Dueling right away. And then we're going to go ahead and start training up a bit so we can get, what did I say last episode? At least 40 prayer, but I want to go for 43 just because it's pretty important. But in this episode, I'm actually going to set some goals. I don't usually set goals at the beginning of an episode, but I thought I would do it for this one. So my goals for this episode are to complete 2 quests, which is Contact, which is probably one of the hardest quests in the desert as of right now, just because there's a boss at the end of it that's pretty hard. And then the other one would be, let's see real quick, I had some little notes. Spirits of Elyot, which would be to kind of unlock the, what's that place down there? Narda, so we can train Herblore down there with the Harliners we have, and just offers a nice water source and opens up the town a little bit more. But both of these quests, they open up, like I said, Narda, and they open up all the shops in Sylvanham. And if you haven't seen yet, Contact is a prerequisite for the Raise 3 quest coming out in 2022. So it's getting us an early head start on that quest, but it'll be a nice little thing to get done this episode. And I think completing those 2 quests will complete all the quests we can do in the desert for our locked account. I mean, there's obviously more quests in the desert, but that's all the quests we can do outside of having to make exceptions, which I don't really want to do because they don't offer a lot of extra content. So that is going to be my plan for this episode. So I'll see you guys once I get the jewelry out of the way. All right, so we have the jewelry made. So we're just going to go ahead and enchant it right here. So we got the Ring of Dueling, and then we've got the Amulet of Magic. So that's going to offer some pretty best in slot gear slots for us for a while. The magic obviously being for magic training. And then the Ring of Dueling is just like a nice easy teleport. So that's really nice to have. It'll teleport us up right here. So it's a nice convenient location for us to teleport if we ever need to get here quickly, or just a convenient travel method. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, as you can see in my inventory, I've got 8,000 iron arrow tips. We're going to go ahead and turn those into iron arrows to add to our iron arrow collection right here. Just because we're going to go ahead and train some range as well to kick off the episode, because I want to get range and magic up, because it'll be some nice AFK training against the hill giants and then eventually Calphite Guardians, because the Calphite Guardians allow us access to the rare drop table, which we've gonna aim for a bit because it offers some best in slot items or weapons for us. So a bunch of different things we want to try, but as of right now, we're just going to get some clear up some inventory space with the iron arrows, and then we're going to go train for a bit and then do some quests. One nice thing about getting my mine level up is that I had access to coal, and that lets us create a steel axe. So it's definitely going to speed up our woodcutting training and our fletching training. So I'm really excited about that. That'll help us out quite a bit in this grind. So we're going to go up to the Mage Train Arena and chop down lots of logs to get arrow shafts for these arrow tips right here. Alright, so I was informed that there's a short bow over here. And that's pretty sweet because we don't have access to a bow yet. But we ended up finishing our iron arrows, and we have almost 10,000 iron arrows. So that's going to get us a bunch of range XP. So now we're going to go get geared up to do some range training, and then we're going to head over to the hill giants and train forever to get the prayer levels we need. Quick little update coming in for you. We just got a genie lamp, and that puts us at level 4 hunter. Only one more level to go until we can start training that bad boy, and then we can start catching implanes so we can get a ton of good upgrades. So heck yeah, that's pretty exciting. Very excited for that next level. Alright, so this took us a few days to get done, just because I wasn't at it every single day for whatever, but 43 prayer, and we can now use Protect from Melee. So that's pretty sweet. We've got all the protection prayers unlocked. We really don't have to train range anymore unless we really want to get this Eagle Eye and Mystic Might. But what I'm going to go do now is train a little bit of magic because I got this clue scroll right here. And it's a desert step. So I'm going to go try to complete this clue scroll and get some magic EXP at the same time. Just to get it out of the way, but beginner clue scrolls can drop these things called black pickaxes. And we can actually store them in the house. So if we can get a black pickaxe, that'll be our best in slot mining pickaxe or mining train weapon thing for like the entire account, unless some new monster in Raids 3 drops or something like that. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. I will see you once I get this clue scroll done. Oh, and also we got a ton of limpwort roots during that grind. So we want to try and get some pteramines from the men over here in the magic train grind as well. And we did get some flax from the beekeeper event. So we can actually create bows now. But on the flip side, the only bow we could make would be the one we're already wearing. Or a magic short bow. And that is just forever away. Let's see. Magic short bow is 80 woodcutting or 80 fletching, and then to cut the magic trees we need 75 woodcutting. So that is just forever away. I don't think we'll get it anytime soon. So I don't know if I will actually keep this flax, because also during that grind we basically got level 500. We are one lamp or one EXP random surprise event away from it. So the next time we get a random event, we will be level 5 Hunter, and we'll have unlocked Hunter. So that's kind of an update on that. Well, this is pretty sweet. We just got another Genie random event like 30 minutes after the last clip. You know what that means? We have finally unlocked Hunter. Would you look at that? We can now go catch golden warblers in the desert. And then we can get ourselves up to, I think, orange salamanders. And then we can train our hunter level to anything we want. So that is just super exciting. I am so happy we unlocked hunter. So that's super exciting. I don't know when I'll start training hunter, but I'll have to do it soon so we can start catching implanes. So this is now back to back to back genies. I don't even know what to use this lamp on. I'll have to think about it and then get back to you guys, but that's so funny. Like, we just got so many EXP lamps. It's just flying into that. That's awesome. Alright, so we've got 2 clue scrolls right here we can do. It's not guaranteed if we just have 2 clue scrolls, like I've probably said before, but we're going to go ahead and do them since I ran out of runes. So we're going to go ahead and do the mine step and then the shiny pass step. So I'll see you guys if we can get the casket. Alright, we ended up getting the casket from Mr. Shantae here. Also, I forgot how useful the Ring of Dueling is. It let me teleport back from the mine back to Duel Arena pretty easily. So, I mean, it's not that far of a walk, but I mean, it's pretty fun anyway. So, teleport from there to there. So let's see. Let's open this up and see what we get. 5 shrimp. That is amazing. I've been thinking about this lamp right here. I think we're just going to go ahead and lamp Slayer. Because eventually, if we can lamp it long enough, we can get level 22 Slayer and kill some desert lizards. So, I mean, we can train runecrafting and farming in the desert, but they don't really unlock anything useful. So I think just lamping Slayer for the rest of Infinity Time is going to be the way to go. It's not going to give us a lot of stuff to do, but it's a small goal to eventually work for. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Slayer and use the rest of my lamps there. Hopefully we can someday get level 22. Alright, so I was going to say a quick change of plans, but you didn't actually see what was happening. But I was going to try to craft some vials, but ended up not having the correct crafting level. So we are going to start our little small favors for the desert. The only 2 quests we can do will be Spirits of Elyot, which we start right here, and then Contact. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and we will try to unlock the water for this area, because these people are just bone dry. Alright, so I just started the quest, and it seems like they think they have angered the Saradoman god, and that's why all the rivers and water has dried up in the town. That fountain over there apparently is like some sort of magical fountain or something like that, that just gives them lots of water, but has suddenly dried up. So we're going to have to go and figure out what happened. This is going to be the coolest shit ever. I'm like Indiana Jones going up that thing. Now we're exploring some sort of cavern Man, I feel like Indiana Jones. You know, I'm entering this sacred place, and it feels like I'm just kind of messing up with the mojo they've got going on. So I feel like I'm causing more of a problem than I am helping. Kind of like in the Achinian's Little Helper. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll help the witch, but turns out she was the evil one. I wasn't helping out anyone. So I'm willing to bet you that I'm going to have to fix my mistakes during this quest, but we'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Alright, so I'm definitely wrong. We're actually helping out. We're clearing these little wire pipes somehow, or that someone blocked up, because apparently these water channels feed the town. But this is a pretty cool place that they built. It's definitely not any gods that helped them though. So it would appear like I was wrong. These guys are actually priests or ghosts of Elyot, and it's a desert god apparently. And the Saradomin guy, the priest, he was turning them away from their god, so they just turned off all the water. So basically, I think we have to convince these guys to let the water come back and that they're still followers of Elyot. Alright, so I ended up talking with those spirit guys, and apparently the people of Narda threw away a statue of Elyot or Elid. So we have to go get that back. I think it's over in that crevice down there, but I think we have to figure that out via the NPCs. So we'll see what we can do. Well, would you look at that? It's the guy who gives us all the EXP lamps. Apparently he has the statue they threw away. So maybe he can give us his lamp over here and we can get some more Slayer EXP. So apparently this guy wanted the soul of the mayor of the town. But this guy's so dumb he thought it was the soul of a shoe. Just because a lot of magical beings were collecting souls. So like human souls, not shoes. What a guy, he's funny. So all we had to do was just put the statue back where it was belong, and we have the quest complete. So that's pretty sweet. I think we got a prayer level 2, so that's awesome. And the fountain's reborn, so that's really sweet. So basically what this fountain does now is it unlocks us herblore. We can make energy potions down here in the desert, which I was kind of thinking we should save them up and save up all these Harlaners, but I don't know if I want to do that just because it's going to get us so much herblore EXP that I think we should just do it at some point anyway, because I was planning on saving the energy potions for catching implings, because we're going to have to do a ton of running around, and we'll need some energy to do that. So these Harlanders will definitely come in handy to make energy potions. But I think we're just going to use them all up anyway to save the inventory space, and just kind of get the herblore level right away. Alright, so we are back in Memphis, and we are trying to make contact with the people of this city because they have not made contact with the outside world in so long, because apparently everyone has the plague. You can see like the plague frogs, and there's up there is like plague cows and stuff like that. So we're here to investigate further and dive deeps into the pyramids below. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to the high priest and get this quest kicked off. Apparently the plague, or whatever is, causing them to have so many issues, is called the Devourer. That just sounds terrifying. So apparently we're going through this cutscene, and they sent people or adversaries from the other town, and we're just kind of figuring out what's going on here. But it sounds like this town got completely blocked in, so we'll have to try and resolve that. So it also appears that the husband of Elyot, the god we just kind of figured out with Narda, apparently is the father of Gielinor, the witch outside, and the Devourer. So this place is just kind of messed up. They did not get themselves into a good spot here. They're in a tight pickle. All right, so we've successfully penetrated the very depths of the pyramid, and we had to go through a bunch of scarabs and like locust scarab mage things, and it's pretty spooky. So we're down here in the dungeons, and we have to we have to search this dead body. Then we gotta talk to some dude over there. I believe he's going to want us to go back to El Cajerta and talk to Osmond, the secret agent guy from the... which quest was it? The El Cajerta Prince quest or whatever? Yeah. This guy right here. Got to talk to him. So reading this right here, Osmond has been causing trouble in the two cities. He's been trying to get them to fight with each other and have a civil war. What the heck is this guy doing? Alright, so Osmond made it down here with these guys, and we're going through a little cutscene right now, but apparently the big spooky... scarab thing is going to attack him, and then we're going to have to go save Osmond. Or he's going to teleport away or something. I'm not too sure, but that person run away, and Osmond's like, hell yeah, I'm going to go mess some shit up. And then this big spooky scarab's gonna show up. Look at those scarab swarms. I do not want to mess with those. That's oh, they just kind of merge into one giant scarab. Nice. See, that's just gonna mess them up. And then we have to go kill that thing. Alright, so we're attacking this thing. If we have protect from missiles on, it shouldn't be able to hurt us too much. So I think there's gonna be some things that spawn. Oh, it poisons? That's new. Did not know that. But yeah, I think we should be able to kill it unless other things spawn. But I have a teleport to get out of here just in case. So we'll see what happens. I only got so many prayer points, so if we can't do it on this run, we're going to have to go and recharge our prayer points. Oh, so that's a major, so we're going to have to run around that. I think we can just safe spot here. Ooh, that was not good. Ooh, we are getting messed up here. Okay, we're gonna get ready to teleport because we don't want to get messed up too bad. Oh, we gotta leave. All right, I am back for round 2. Let's hopefully I can hopefully we can get this. It's gonna be rough, but we'll see how we can do. We have more food this time, so that's really good to see. On the first trip down, I ran into a couple traps I wasn't supposed to, so we're gonna try to go on this side. We want, yeah, see that thing spawned here. So hopefully we can kill it. That mage is dealing a ton of damage. Yeah, I can't even fight that mage with that thing there. If I go over here, it won't be able to hit me. So I think the mage is safe spotted from here. It can't hit me. That's good. Hopefully nothing else spawns. Man, that poison's just doing so much. Try not to eat here because I want to get the most damage out as possible. So nothing else spawns. We're almost there. Oh, we got it. Woo! That was rough. Man, I was pretty nervous on that one. We barely got that. Nice. And this Karis over here, I think we're gonna use this for the Kelphite Queen because it's like a Dragon Dagger, but like better. Or not better than Dragon Dagger, but it can be poisoned as well. And it does like 33% increased damage against Kelphites. So that's sick. Alright, so we're back here talking to the High Priest. We hopefully took care of his plague problem or his curse problem or whatever, but I think we also incited somewhat of a civil war between the two towns, so that's not good. But let's go ahead and get this quest over with and call it a day. And like I said, this Karis is going to be really sweet because there's a thieving level. Nice. This is going to help us against the Kelphite Queen. My plan is to poison this bad boy somehow and then use it to flick, or not flick, but flinch the Kelphite Queen. If you ever seen Limpwort's videos, he flinches it and just flinches it for hours, but I think if we use this, it might be really good, but we'll have to test it out. Alright, so we rubbed this combat lamp here. It's unfortunate it's a combat lamp and not anything else, but I think we're just going to use it on attack. Get a level or 2. Yeah, we got like 2 or 3 levels, so that's kind of nice. But now we're going to go explore the town, see if there's actually anything here for us to do. Alright, so the very first thing I can see is that this food stall right here, it sells cakes, bread, and water skins. So having a nice, easy source access to food is really nice, but probably won't be super useful, but that's okay. And here's the crafting stall. Nothing out of the ordinary from what we have in El Caharid, or even in our house, so that's unfortunate, but it's cool to have that. So this is pretty wild. The embalmer now sells stuff, And he sells anti-poisons. That's crazy. That means we don't have to carry around these manitals anymore. Because what we'd have to do with those is kill unicorns, and that was pretty RNG based to do that. So I think we'll probably still hold on to these, but this is just a great unlock for us. And the last thing is this guy right here. He sells rune daggers. That could be really useful too, to poison those. I don't know what they're like compared to the Karis, but either way, that's still pretty cool. So we've now unlocked all of Sophonim, and now we have to just wait for the raids 3 to come out to access this town, or the next town, or the next series in the quest. Alright, I know this is going to sound weird, but we're going to call the episode there, even though it wasn't that long of an episode like I usually do. But I think we've completed just about everything we wanted to for this episode. We got 43 prayer, we did the 2 quests, Spirits of Elyot, and Contact, and even farther, something that was really RNG based, we got level 5 Hunter. So now, with all 4 of those things completed, we have completely unlocked the desert for ourselves. So I'm just really excited to get into that next and kind of start longer grinds and more exciting grinds and unlock sweet upgrades. Hell, we could do stuff like Pyramid Plunder right here. Get the Pharaoh Scepter maybe, that'd be really sweet. We could go do Mage Train Arena. We could even do some more Temporos, hopefully go for that tiny Temporo. Yeah, we just completely unlocked everything, so I'm really excited to get into the next episodes and start some really fun grinds. So I will see you guys then, and like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and just keep following along, and I'll do my best to get content out. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a great evening.